What's up, guys? Can you see me in the mirror? Oh my gosh, yikes. I just finished my 2-mile run, which I do every morning as soon as I wake up before I go in to my full-time job. What's up, you guys? Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. My name's Dana. I'm 23 years old and I like to vlog about post-grad life and what's keeping me busy. But today is super different because I'm doing one of my requested videos, which is my morning routine. I've been putting this one off for a while because I get up and go to work in the morning and I'm usually never in the mood to like film a video or take my time doing like any of these things. I'm usually in a rush, let's be honest. So if you haven't been able to tell, the run is a total joke. I do not run. Sometimes I go on runs, but definitely not in the morning. I really wish that that was me, and if that is you, I'm extremely jealous. The weather where I'm at is just way too unpredictable, and let's face it, I'm just super lazy. I usually set like almost 10 alarms in the morning. So unless it's super bright and sunny and I'm having like a great, fun, exciting day ahead of me, it's very hard for me to get out of bed. I have, I guess, like an exciting morning. I just picked this one because I knew that I'd be doing like a lot of things just because since it's Friday, I go to visit my boyfriend and my friends back at my college on the weekends. And so I have some things to get out of the dryer and pack. Super exciting, I know. Finish packing up, and then I got a shipment of liquid IV in that I want to unpack. I need to self-tan. There's one of my alarms going off. It is 7:18 a.m. and I need to be at work at 9. Usually I take a body shower if I need to. It just depends on like my shower schedule, but this morning I'm gonna body shower. And then I brush my teeth, hop on the scale. I always log my weight in the morning. I'll share with you guys my scale, make my bed, blah, 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 blah. There's another one. I'm gonna turn those off because that is really annoying. Without further ado, here is my morning routine.
Family, yeah. Can you really say it like you mean it?
It looks like maybe we might get a nice day today. I don't know, you just never know in Ohio. It looks like it rained overnight, but I'm gonna check my weather. All right, let's see, it's supposed to be 63, well, it's 63 degrees now, and I think the high, I'm not sure what the high is gonna be. Of course, rain tonight. I'm so sad. Today is the day in Ohio that they're opening back up restaurants, and that's what I was gonna say in the beginning. We are still kind of in the midst of coronavirus, but this is definitely, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess you could say. And I have been with my boyfriend a couple times since then. We were in quarantine apart from each other for a month before we saw each other, and then I've just been going there on the weekends. His whole house has been quarantined and we're staying safe. But today is the day that restaurants open back up, and we really wanted to like be able to go sit on a patio somewhere, but it looks like it's gonna rain, so that's kind of discouraging. But nevertheless, I will get through the day because I know that I'm going to be seeing some people I haven't seen since so long, like since the very, very beginning of this, like probably beginning, middle of March. So it's been a long time, and that's like the longest I've gone without seeing some of these people. So definitely getting me through the day, and I'm very excited for this weekend. All right, I just body showered. If you can't tell, there's like, my hair is like still wet, gets wet even when I put it up in a bun. I like kind of think I might need to invest in a shower cap, but do people still use those anymore? I don't even know. So if you have any recommendations or tips on how to make sure that I don't get the bottom of my hair wet, please let me know. I'm about to hop on this scale right now, which is something I definitely should have done before I got in the shower. I tried to like go to the bathroom and then just do it right away. But I took a shower, put my contacts in, and then was like putzing around, of course. That's how I become late on weekday mornings. But anyways, I wanted to show you my scale before I do it. I'm definitely not going to show you like as I get on, but I do have an app that corresponds, and of course my phone's not in here, so I'll go get it. But I want to show you it really quick. So this is basically, I think it's just by Weight Gurus, and I think you can get them at Target. My big, actually the best big that she is, bought it on the website for me and just sent it to me because they are kind of expensive, and I just didn't want to invest in one right now, but she was like, you absolutely need to get this, so she got it for me, which was really cool. And then this is what it looks like when you like take it out of the packaging. I still have the sticker on it. It's like practically brand new. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna show this to you without showing you my weights. I guess I could just blur it out, but basically, according to the internet, those silver spots on the scale that I showed you have like sensors in them and are able to tell all this information from it. Over here it shows you your weight. This is like the graph of like how you've been doing. Clearly I have some ups and downs, no pun intended. And then over on the side over here, it shows you what percent is body fat, what percent is muscle mass, water weight, and then what your BMI is. What I'm gonna do next is self-tan. So, and then I'm gonna get dressed so you don't have to stare at me in my robe anymore. If you don't follow my Instagram, you may have missed this. This is the self-tanner that I use. Also, by the way, none of these are sponsored. I just really like to, like, I don't know, share what I use and promote it, I guess, as much as I can. And then this mitt is actually completely separate. This is a mitt to Bondi Sands, which I've actually never tried, but you could buy the mitt separately, so I just grabbed that while I was at the store. And so these are basically what I use to self-tan. I'm not going to film myself self-tanning because nobody wants to see that. And so after I'm done doing that, I'm gonna get dressed and then I'll check back in with you before I do anything else. Here is all of my stuff for this weekend. So I have my makeup bag, my bag of all my clothes, my purse, and then my camera bag because this weekend marks a week after graduation, and Ben's poor roommates didn't get a proper graduation and obviously don't have like pictures. So those of you that don't know, I'm actually like a photographer on the side. I just kind of have like my own thing going on, and I do senior pictures. So they asked me to take their senior pictures and I was like, heck yeah, I got nothing else going on, especially if it rains all freaking weekend, who knows. So I didn't realize that it was so blurry, sorry. Clearly I have to do something with this hair. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I usually pack for lunch. This is like part of the reason that being a nanny is so awesome. This is really what I wear to work pretty much every day. Any old t-shirt, some shorts. I'm currently like living in these Champion shorts. They were on sale at PacSun, like seriously probably a year ago. It's been like a while since I got them. It was before spring break last year. But they're so comfy and I just love them. Yeah, so I just try to keep it casual, and that's like one of the best things about it. I don't have to wear dress pants. Next I'm gonna do my makeup, which is just basically a very basic routine, I suppose. First I put on my moisturizer, which I'm using like a priming moisturizer right now by Glossier. And then I usually do like my liquid foundation. I'm not sure if that's what that's actually called. And then my powder foundation. This is not supposed to be a makeup routine. My Anastasia pomade for my eyebrows, which I don't think I'm gonna do my eyebrows today, so I'll just put it back in there. And then my eyelash curler, and then I use like Maybelline mascara for my lashes. Thank you, Maddie Pruitt. Here's what I wanted to tell you guys about. When I was editing last night, guys, it was like my worst nightmare. So if you don't know, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Love it. Well, to be honest, I have a love-hate relationship with it. But for the most part, it's never given me any issues. Like, I have always used it since I was in high school. This is not a makeup routine or not even really a get ready with me. I guess kind of, but what I'm trying to say is please don't critique the way I do my makeup because I clearly do not know what I'm doing. But I was editing it last night and I was literally on the last video. Like I was on the very last clip, my closing clip. If you guys saw it, it's just the one of me like talking. I was like, oh, my camera's gonna die, I'm gonna like hurry this up, you know, here's my outro basically. Very quick little thing. And as soon as I got to it, my computer, my Mac, started giving me the spinning wheel of death, which I don't know, I think that happens on tons of different programs, but for Adobe it's truly the wheel of death because you literally, like as soon as you see that wheel, it's crashing and you're gonna lose everything. So it was like, I don't know, 11 minutes long at this point, which means it was like basically done because that's what I was aiming for time. I quickly look up like, what do you do if you get the spinning wheel of death on Adobe Premiere Pro? And this guy looks like super smart. All the comments were like, oh my god, thank you so much, like you saved me. He like gave me this like code that you type into your like, I don't know, some kind of coding thing. So I did it right. I literally did it twice. Like I made sure to check that everything was correct. And then I go to hit enter, like, and it's supposed to like reset your software. I'm supposed to be able to save everything, and it completely crashes, like shuts it down. And I was like, what the heck? So I went back through the comments, and of course this happened to one other person. So I was like so pissed. So then I look up another video and I was like, please help, I cannot start from the very beginning. I had spent like 3 hours editing. Maybe that's an exaggeration, like an hour and a half, but still, like by this time it was like 10:30 and I wanted to go to bed. Like I obviously had to be up at like 7 this morning. And this other very nice gentleman, looks like he knows what he's talking about, is like, you know, go do this and this and this and all these different stuff. I honestly do not know if I'm gonna be able to straighten my hair. It's so humid in my house. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like I cannot put heat on my head when I'm like already kind of sweating because it's like so humid. He was like, follow these steps. So I followed them and I found that Adobe actually auto saves your stuff as you're working in different increments. So like at the very beginning it'll do like auto save 1, and then like halfway through, I don't know how they use to time it, but they'll do like an auto save 2, and so then basically like I just had a 1 and a 2. So 2 is the most recent, if that makes sense. So I open up 2 and I'm like, oh my god, it is still here. Thank God. Like I'd only lost a little bit of it because it had like thankfully just saved, like auto saved. So I like comment on this guy's video. I'm like, you are literally an angel. I was about to cry, whatever. So dramatic. So I go through and do it and I'm like, I'm gonna save this because if I don't save it, we know what happens. And I really like don't feel like doing this all again because it's very likely that it could crash again at the very same spot as last time, just due to like how fast I was working and everything. And so I go to save it, and this guy on the YouTube video told me to do save as, and I was like, that's kind of weird, but whatever. He was like, save a copy. I must have misunderstood him because I go to save it and it was like it was like, you know, a document or a video, whatever, of makeup cleanup. Autosave 2 has already been like created. Would you like to overwrite it? And I was like, yeah, I'm copying basically what I've done and I'm putting it over the draft that I had before it crashed. I'm not sure if any of this makes sense to you guys, but I'm almost done. And so I hit it and then I hit save and it literally wiped everything that was on my timeline. So I was like, okay, this has to be a joke. Like I hit save, so it's somewhere here, right? I looked for it for like seriously a half hour at least. And I was like, I cannot find it. So I was basically starting to lose it. I almost cried. Didn't cry though. I was just frustrated honestly at this point because I've been trying to keep on track so much like with my stuff and like, you know, upload regularly, post regularly. I have all these different like schedules. I'll actually show you guys the app that I use for to-do lists because I absolutely love it. But like I just was finally like on track and I was gonna get this done by like 11. I was gonna get to bed early. It was gonna be great. And it had basically just like crashed, so I was very upset. Nevertheless, autosave number 1 was there, so I just had to start way back. I was only like at 6 minutes, had been edited, so I just really quick went through. And now that I had done it twice, I basically knew where to make cuts and everything. So it didn't take me super long. I think I finally ended up going to bed around 12:30. It saved, and if you're watching this, then it did go up because makeup cleanup was on my list before this morning routine one. It's 8:03, so my blog post just went live because that was scheduled to go at 8. If you guys aren't subscribed to that, make sure to go over and subscribe. daybydana.com. But I do not know what I'm doing whatsoever on WordPress yet. So it's very basic looking, and all I do right now is like write. I don't have it like really figured out, you know, to make it all nice and pretty. But I have some time to figure that out because, like I said on my Instagram story yesterday, this is like my main platform. I definitely want to build YouTube first. It doesn't really matter what goes first. I would just like to build socials regardless. But my blog and Instagram are linked below, so make sure to check those out if you haven't already. Ah, get in there. All right, folks. I'm gonna pop my earrings in here for you. Ow, can never get them in. I've already shared these on my Instagram before, and I'm really lucky that I've been able to partner with Liquid IV. I've done a couple different posts for them. Actually, I think I've only done 2. But I'm opening these because I need to take pictures with them. And then I also wanted to showcase, obviously, on my channel, muscles. I think they sent me more than last time. Oh no, yeah, they did. Yay! Guys, these are the best flavors. Lemon lime and passion fruit are my absolute 2 favorite flavors. If you haven't tried these yet, they are so amazing. One packet's supposed to equal 3 water bottle sizes, so definitely keeps me hydrated, keeps me feeling full. I usually drink one right before bed so that I'm not like getting up in the middle of the night and like chugging water. In the morning it really helps me kind of suppress my appetite so that I'm not hungry until later in the day. They're only 50 calories each. They're super awesome. So thank you Liquid IV for sending me those. I actually posted a couple photos on my Instagram for you guys to check out. It has all the details in there, so if you guys are interested, make sure to go over there to my Instagram and check it out. I also have a discount code that'll get you 20%, I think, 20 or 25% off of your entire order off their website. So be sure to check that out. It's in the codes like highlight in my profile on Instagram. So like I said, I have to be at work at 9 this morning. It is 8:12. Don't be fooled, I'm never doing this well on time. I usually like to leave a half hour early because I like to stop and get coffee. I was a total Starbucks fanatic before quarantine. Like, I probably would have laid my life down for Starbucks. And a lot of them around me closed and I was super sad. So I was like forced to resort to Dunkin' or make it myself. And I resorted to Dunkin'. And I've actually found a coffee finally that I really like. So I'm going to share that with you guys when I go through. But I definitely wanted to tell you about my list. It's right here. It's literally this list right here. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Okay, I must have been out of storage on my memory card because my camera keeps cutting out. So hopefully for this clip it will not. I was showing you basically my app. So lists to do is what it's called. And it's right next to my Facebook icon. Has a green check mark. And I've been like swearing by this recently because it's what's been keeping me in check. I was checking off the things that I've done. It makes a really cool sound. So I'll read you the things that I have done. Self-tan in the morning, finish packing for Kent, film my morning routine, make sure that the blog posted because the blog was scheduled to post at 8, which I just did, and I was telling you guys about it when my camera cut out. So here's my post. Not sure if you can really see it, but it's not super long, so make sure to go over and read it. It's basically just introducing my new series, which I decided I wanted to blog about, which is going to be weight loss. So this is week 1, and it's basically just introducing it. So the things that I'm like going to be covering, just like and more, I don't know, you guys tell me what you want to see. What I eat in a day, what has been helping me the most so far, stay on track, what keeps me going, updates, you know, like just like weekly updates, and just much more. So definitely go check that out, give it a like, read it, whatever. Subscribe to my blog if you're not already subscribed. Like I said, it is so in the works. Like, I don't know what I'm doing on WordPress, so don't judge it, but as long as you give it a read and subscribe, that's all that really matters. So this is what I have left to do today. Self-tan in the night, self-tan PM, add my outro and then other little clips before posting my YouTube video, which the one that's going up today is the makeup cleanup one that I was just ranting about as I was doing my makeup. I need to make sure that I engage in all of yesterday's threads. I usually participate in some like different blogger Instagram threads to keep up with each other, comment, like, follow, all that different kind of stuff. It's been really helping my page. I need to post my YouTube makeup video. I'm probably going to schedule that for later because I'm really, like I said, trying to keep my schedule for Tuesday and Friday YouTube posts. So this is like my whole week. So I have like different icons for different days just based on like what I have to get done. I have my grocery list in here. I have like what I want, like my entire list of things that I want to post on YouTube is in here. So yeah, that's like a really cool app. Like I said, literally none of these things are sponsored. I just like to share what helps me get through the day. I definitely need to pack my lunch, but I don't think I have time to show you what everything is. So I'll set up my camera, but I'm just going to throw everything in a bag and probably speed it up for you guys. Usually I do a salad kit, rice cakes with almond butter. Sometimes if I have dark chocolate squares, I'll throw a couple in there. That's pretty much it usually, because I try to keep, you know, everything to a minimum, clearly, but especially with the weekend coming up, I usually don't do too hot, so I'm going to try to do better this weekend. But this is also coming with the weight loss series. I'm going to show you my app, but it's called Noom, and that's what I use throughout the day to track everything. I have like little things to do, like I read little articles, I weigh in, it keeps track of my steps. It tells me the foods that I eat, whether they're like green, yellow, or red. I'll go into all of that later because that's for the next vlog. Please enjoy me packing my lunch. Then I'm going to hop in my car and I'm going to head to nannying. I will show you what I get from Dunkin' just because that's an important part of my morning routine. but then I'll probably sign off from there. Alrighty guys, I hope I have everything. What the heck? Okay, I got it, yay. So I'm headed to Dunkin'. Let's see, what I usually listen to in the morning. I usually pop on my country or country hits or today's country on Spotify or the Big Booty Mix. I don't know if you guys have heard of those, but if you haven't, you're truly missing out. My car totally sucks, and I usually have to reset the monitor before I go if I want to use the radio, so here's my handy dandy pen to do that. Again, I'm a nanny, I do not have children. Just giving you the car tour because I don't know if you guys have been in my car in a long time. So Dunkin' is on my street, so that's kind of dangerous, but it doesn't take me long to get there. You would think that my car works nicely since, you know, it's only like 6 years old and I pay over $200 a month on it, but it's not that super great. I don't know. It doesn't come with all the features it promised, such as air conditioning. So the line is so long, guys. I'm so happy I left with ample amount of time. It's not that long, I guess. Well, yeah, because look, there's cars on the other side that are like looking to come in. And over here behind Marshall's, there's another line of cars. So we're trying to filter 3 different lines, and then Dunkin' is right there. So wish me luck, I guess. I tried to fix my hair, but I do not look any better. Literally taking forever. Shout out to the people that work at Dunkin'. Dunkin's everywhere, not just my Dunkin'. I feel like it's probably been super hectic. Honestly, any drive-through place, like, during this time has been super crazy.
Morning, what can we get for you?
Hi. I usually get like the English muffin or that spinach and egg white bowl, which is really good. It's like really, really good. All right, first taste test. Perfect, per usual. Thanks, Dunkin'. Shout out to you guys. I'm gonna sign off here because I have like 5 minutes to get to work, and it usually takes me like 10 from where I'm at right now. So I really need to focus. As always, I'm always focusing. So make sure again that you're following me on Instagram and subscribe to my blog so you don't miss anything. Those details are in the description box below. And then make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I do have a night routine coming, so I'm so sorry about my hair and just about my appearance in general this morning, especially since you had to see most of my video, the first half with no makeup on. I appreciate you guys sticking with me if you've made it this far. Peace and blessings. I will catch you on the flippity flip. See you next time, guys.